Cassie was crystal clear that Diddy had his black queen, Kim, and their family. She, at the time, was dating Ryan Leslie. She had Ryan Leslie tattoos on her body. She wanted to upgrade. She wanted the man with more money and more power, even though he had a black queen and a family. She wanted to take him away from Kim. So she dropped Ryan Leslie like a bad habit. He found out on TV like everybody else. She didn't even have the decency to tell him that she wanted to break up. Cassie, her husband, and their 2 children moved in with her parents. And she had 2 concerts scheduled, Australia and New Zealand, that she canceled the minute she got the money from Combs. Cassie got with somebody that's just like her. Attractive, looking for a come up based on their looks, not willing to work for anything, no drive, no ambition, no work ethic, and looking for somebody to take care of them. I believe Alex Fine saw his meal ticket in Cassie, got with her, got her pregnant, and then stayed in her ear about getting money from Diddy, so he could live off of it. No real man moves in with your parents. Real men take care of their families. Real men take care of their wife and their children. My grandfather had a wife and 10 kids, and he took care of them. My father had a wife and 4 kids. He took care of them. So this bum couldn't take care of 1 wife and 2 kids because he was lazy, trifling, no work ethic. So all this hooray for Alex. Alex was a bum trying to live off. He was a bum that wanted to live off of Diddy's money and get Diddy's woman. And I guarantee you, once the money starts draining and he takes half, he's going to cheat on her with a 20-year-old and leave her. He was shrewd and calculating. He had her get married when both of them had nothing, so there's no prenup. And then he talked to her day and night about suing and writing the book and getting $20 million for her victimization, because he knew he'd get half. She got played by this broke ass dude. I agree with Boosie that Cassie and her husband planned this. I don't think it was so much Cassie as it was Alex Fine. I think he knew he couldn't provide the lifestyle for her that Diddy could, and he knew Diddy would always be able to pull her back. So I believe he kept getting her pregnant to hold her to him, and stayed in her head to get her to sue Diddy, pushing her that she was a victim and making sure he could live off of Diddy's money. No self-respecting man would ever move in with her mother and father.
One of the things that Cassie alleges in her lawsuit is that when, he would assault her, then he would, take her on shopping sprees. And so I saw that in Paris. He spent like $500,000, like in one day, shopping for her.
Like getting high. She likes partying. She liked that. Was the thing. She's a model. She was well taken care of. She was.
You told me a story about going to an apartment one time.
You know which one? The fucking one that looked like a closet? That all white fucking condo in New York? That's just glass with glass stairs escalating up the 70-foot ceiling, 100-foot ceiling. Wow. Spoiled. So
I say that she chose the price to pay as a young woman that knows she had value to herself. Opportunist, 50-50, but she came in with Ryan Leslie. Ryan Leslie did my single, the Lil Daddy single, and she left with Diddy. And we all got a price to pay, no matter how that sounds. Right. We all got a choice to make, and we all got a price to pay if we choose that. I believe that Cassie didn't deserve what she got, but I'm not going to lay back there and say that women don't trigger a man to do things that he wouldn't normally do if she ain't triggering him. So I don't think nobody's perfect. Diddy whooping her ass? I'm not going to lie. I whooped a lot of ass in life from being triggered.
Did you ever see them ever get into any altercations ever?
Yes, a lot.
Damn. So
And I can see that she triggered him a lot.
oh, wow.
Right, you gotta understand, this bitch is beautiful. I'm sorry to call you a bitch, because I know you. My bad to disrespect you, little mama. But the woman is beautiful, right? And she like to make Diddy jealous as well. You know, so it was a pity pass situation.
Right.
It wasn't just no Diddy just batting her up and all that. It was, she did things that triggered the man. I'm not gonna say, you heard me, she was innocent or he was innocent.
Right.
I thought it was toxic.
Very toxic.
What did Cassie do for Diddy? What value did she add to his life? What did she bring to the table? I'm hearing everything that he did not do for her. What did she do for him? She couldn't help him with his business. He had people for that. He had a main black queen, Kim Porter, and their family. He had his children. He had nannies, drivers, maids, housekeepers, accountants. He had artists, Bad Boy Records. What value did she bring to Diddy's life? She came in with her hand out, looking for what he could do for her. And all she had to bring to the table was youth and beauty, which is what a billion other females bring to the table. So she had no real value, so she brought the freak-offs to move herself to the head of the line, to stay in his life using sex, which is what women do when they bring nothing else to the table. Both Cassie and Alex Fine chose to move in with her mother and father rather than go work, get a job, and take care of their own family. If you're relocating, you go get an Airbnb, you stay in a hotel, you rent a 30-day place. There are 1,000 options to moving in with her parents. You move in with the parents when you're broke.
And what about Sean Combs, Puffy P. Diddy, the man who courted controversy, if not outright danger? He always seemed to be the one in control. We wondered, looking at the girl on the red carpet, who was she? Was she afraid?
No. I don't think she was afraid. I just think that I, at that time, cared very deeply for Sean, and we just didn't have the same kind of ideals about life and family and stuff like that, and just wasn't a good relationship for me. It didn't have so much to do with him as it had to do with me at the time. I had to learn to care about myself a little bit more and put up certain boundaries of what I would accept and wouldn't accept.
Jennifer Lopez left with no repercussions. He didn't do music for her. She went and got music done with other people. She didn't sit around waiting for him to make her career. She went out and got it for herself because she had drive, ambition, goals that nobody was going to stop her from. And she took responsibility. She didn't sue him for their relationship. She took ownership, moved on with her life, and built her own empire. I respect her for that. I don't respect somebody whining and suing for money because they don't want to work.